guys, what's up? Welcome and welcome back to my channel, Lamonica's Lab. If you're new, today in the lab I'm going to be showing you guys my everyday foundation routine. Just a simple look, which is why I don't have on any falsies or anything like that, because this is like what I gravitate towards on a daily basis. I'm going to be using some of my favorite products in this video, so I hope you guys enjoy it. And it's going to be a talk through because people are outside cutting grass and making all this noise with machinery, so we're going to do a talk through because they're just being so disrespectful. But nevertheless, I'm going to be showing you guys basically how I create my everyday foundation complexion look, or whatever the case may be. So if you are new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up for more daily routines. And without further ado, if you want to see how I get my foundation to be so flawless on me, then keep on watching.
All right, so my eyebrows are already done, moisturize my face, and now I'm gonna go ahead on in with my primer. This is a Too Faced Hangover Primer, replenishing primer that is. You guys know I love this stuff. If you're new to my channel, this is an amazing primer for all skin types. It's hydrating, it has coconut in it, so it has an ample amount of moisturizer and hydration that will just make your skin and foundation just look so flawless together. So I'm gonna pat that into the skin, and I noticed that it does have a light tacky feel, so I do like that to adhere the foundation. I'm then going to go ahead on in with the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. This is like my go-to foundation, and it's a natural finish. I'm going to go ahead and use it with my Morphe sponge. I'm going to take about 2 pumps, maybe 2 pumps and a half, maybe, depending on the coverage that I want that day. I usually don't do more than like 2 pumps, and I just put that all over my face. But this foundation is a natural finish, like I was saying, and I have it in the shade Praline. All of the information will be in the description box of shades and what I'm using. And I used my sponge damp for those people that ask me. This is a damp sponge. I run it under water, squeeze the excess water out, and then I just pat it into my skin. And so using that primer and this foundation just works so well together. I'm now going to take the concealer, the Too Faced multi-use sculpting concealer. This is a full coverage concealer. What I like about it is that it doesn't look too cakey under the eye. It still has hydration in it, so I'm all about a hydration concealer and a hydrating foundation, something that's not going to allow my skin to look too dry. So if you do have oily skin, this will not allow you to look like a grease ball. It's still going to give you that full coverage, and all you have to do is set it with a translucent powder and you should be good to go. But that's what I like about the Too Faced products. They are all skin tone and type friendly. So a trick I've been doing is taking the tip of my sponge. I don't know what I'm doing here, but I'm going to take the tip of my sponge and I'm going to go ahead and use the sponge to go ahead and blend that out. I start off with my nose, just giving a little bit of the concealer to settle in my skin a little bit under the eye. As you can see, I'm fanning it so to dry it a bit, because sometimes if you go immediately into your concealer, it can tend to wipe it away, and we don't want that, especially using expensive products like these. So you just let it dry for a little bit and then pat it into the skin. You'll see much of a fuller coverage than if you were to go right into it. So next I'm going to set that with my Laura Mercier translucent powder. This is the original translucent powder, and I'm going to take a beauty blender that's dry and just pat a little bit of that under every area that I place the concealer. A little tip about the translucent powder by Laura Mercier: if you're going to do that baking technique and you take pictures, you may tend to get a little flashback. I think I mentioned this before in my last video, using the Juvia's palette. I'll link that video in the description box below or in the cards. But I'm going to go ahead and set all those areas, and then I'm going to go ahead and bronze my face with my go-to Holy Grail MAC mineralized skin finish in Darkest Deepest. So I'm just going ahead and giving my face back some depth and definition, giving some bronze. You guys know I love to bronze my face up, so that is what I'm doing here. Down the bridge of my nose, down the around my perimeter of my face, a little bit on my chin, and dragging it down to my neck just a tad bit, just so everything can just look seamless and flawless. And then this little trick I've been doing with adding some translucent powder under where I bronze, just to sculpt out my cheek area. I'm then going to go in with that blush by the brand Note. I believe it's Note Cosmetics. It's like a corally peachy shade. I'll link it down below, the shade name. I should have showed you guys. Sorry about that. But I'm just going to place a little bit of blush right on top of that bronzer. I'm then going to go under my eyes with the Laura Mercier Translucent Glow Powder. I like to drag it a little bit under my eyes just to give that glow, but you can certainly use this as a highlighter, which is what I'm doing here on my nose, on my temples, on my forehead, on my high bones of my cheek. And then I'm going to set it with the Lancôme Fix It or Forget It setting spray. And with this particular spray, you do have to hold it and it will just like lightly mist out. But other than that, it's a good setting spray. And now I'm going in with my Benefit Bad Girl Bang Mascara, just trying to flare out my lashes because I will not be putting on falsies on this look because I just wanted you guys to see what I typically do on a daily foundation routine type of thing. I added a little lippy here. Can't remember which one I used. Oh, the Lorac lippy mixed with the Sephora one. I'll link it in the description box under the products that I used. But I'm just going in with this lippy. And that is that for my daily routine. So I'm just gonna give my little shine here for you guys to see.
So I hope you guys enjoyed this talk through daily foundation routine that I do every day, just about. When I don't feel like doing too much of an eyeshadow or anything like that, I'll just pop on the lip, do my eyebrows and things of that nature. But this is my everyday foundation routine. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please signify by giving this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Until next time, love, peace, and beauty. Bye guys.